Hi, it's Dr. Brian Fullem on another Fullem fitness tip here at Elite Sports Podiatry. And today I wanted to talk about stack height. So one of the things that has changed is how much cushioning some of the shoes are put in. And Hoka kind of pioneered it. So the amount of cushioning is measured with a term that's called stack height. So the interesting thing, if you look at the websites of these two shoe companies, this is an Hoka and this is an Ultra, and this is the Ultra with the lowest stack height. So the stack height listed on the website for the Ultra is 23 millimeters. The stack height listed on the website for the newest Clifton is actually 29 millimeters. So there's only supposed to be a 6 millimeter difference between these shoes. But the interesting thing about the Hokas is that this is actually more of the line where your foot is sitting. So you don't measure all of this because your foot kind of sits down in, and that's one of the unique things about the Hoka is they didn't just take a bunch of cushioning and stack it on. They actually, you kind of sit down in it, so you don't feel that you're sitting on top of the shoe. But that extra cushioning for some people will translate into more comfort and a better ride. And the Ultra with the 23 millimeter, and there are stack heights that are lower than this, and the people that like these types of shoes will say that they feel the road a little better and they feel more in touch with themselves, and it's a little more responsive. And the 361 is kind of more the traditional stack height, which is probably somewhere in between the two. And the same thing with the drop. This is a higher drop of the shoe than these two. But my feeling on stack height is just try on different shoes. And if you feel better in a lower stack height, go with that. If you feel better in a higher stack height, then go with something that has a little bit more cushioning. And that I think is the key with picking your running shoe is comfort. So this is Dr. Brian Fullem with another Fullem fitness tip here at Elite Sports Podiatry.